Okay, we're rolling.
We're gonna slate.
You're gonna call.
Yep.
It.
February 2nd, 2016.
And this is season 2,
Season
episode
2, episode 2.
That's
See, I couldn't mess that one up this time.
And we got it. And here we go. We got yelling outside. I got a doo-doo. I've got to take a shit, she's yelling. I got a doo-doo. They have no shame. It's amazing. They have no shame.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Yapping with Teri and Dave.
And that's Teri.
Yeah, that's the guy that always talks over me, Dave.
Shh, I'm talking. I have nothing to say, and you should hear it all.
I want to see how long it takes before he remembers to take off his hat.
You know, I had a teller once do that to me, and I gave her stink eye.
Oh, really? Did you have your dark glasses and a hoodie on as well?
No, I don't wear hoodies in public. But no, I was just getting to the counter, and I wouldn't have taken it off anyway, but the way she just sort of jumped on me about my hat pissed me off.
And so what'd you do?
Everything pisses me off. That's what
This whole show, I'm going to title this
I told her
Anger with Dave.
I didn't go back to that bank again for a long, long time, that branch. She moved to the branch I go to.
They learned their lesson,
Well,
didn't
she
they?
moved to the branch I go to and had to interact with me over and over again.
That's
so
funny.
we got it all friendly.
Sometimes those situations actually can bring people closer. It's funny.
See, and negativity, you think, no negativity, but
that's
there was a lot of
very good point
negativity in
there.
that moment. But afterwards, I think we became more human.
Right. If you can reach that level.
Because it turns out that we have feelings. If everybody's pretending to be happy all the time, Teri,
well,
then
as the opposite
we
is
realize
true.
that they're having an artificial time, because nobody is always 100% not negative.
Okay, not negative, but I think you used the word happy, which I think I'm happy most of the time. Truly happy. There are sometimes nights of the week that are isolated events outside of that. But
So now we have to question what happiness is.
so funny. I do like to pick on you. Okay, so thanks for joining us, by the way.
Right. Oh, you're still here. Sorry.
No.
See,
this would just happen with or without you.
Right. Oops. I kind of forgot we were there.
Yeah. Someday we're going to release the episodes. There's like a pre-whole season that we did in this other studio just off of this one.
Did you say Sunday or someday?
Someday.
Thank you. Someday.
Yeah.
We will have our act together and release the archives.
The archives. They're pretty funny.
This isn't our first run at it, although it kind of feels like it.
Yeah. We started teaching how to do a podcast for those of you who are just watching. It was about podcasting.
I don't know if we were
remember?
teaching anything.
Well, yes, we were. It was
We were-
sort of.
we were
It was like,
exemplifying.
watch us do it.
Watch us
and
try
two
to do it.
newbies who, I don't know as much of what I was doing. So I've learned a lot along the way.
Now you're an expert.
Which actually takes us into Tech Talk.
Oh, wait. See, I was
That's
on
a
top of it.
good
And we just heard
lead
it.
into
Did you
Tech
hear
Talk. Yeah, we did.
There was a genuine Tech Talk out of
That's
sound
funny. Okay,
effect.
I lost my thought already. So what were we going to talk about in Tech Talk?
Good grief, didn't you have notes?
I
And weren't we
do.
just rambling about
No.
TikTok? We were talking about, us recording how we...
Yes. And so the
attempted.
podcast, we have our podcast is officially up. And what's
It's
the
on
address, Dave?
Well, you can go to yappingpodcast.com.
Yep, and that's our official podcast.
Hey, and thanks to everybody for who's actually listening and watching.
Yeah.
I mean, last season and making it worth doing another season.
Yeah, basically hanging out with us.
I hope you have some wine, because we're a lot funnier when you're drunk.
Have your own green room. Pretty green room.
Don't forget to include a green
Prep
room.
yourself.
Get ready.
Okay, so Tech Talk, we did have a couple of issues. Like, I want to talk about YouTube, because we talked about that in our Tech Talk and going along with the podcast. And I have just recently released the videos on Fletcher Tobar, as I mentioned last time, and our last Yapping. And the hits from our releases are double what they were last season on our first hour of launching. So that's really exciting. And I have a website, TeriEdmonds.com, and it has an Amazon shopping cart attached to it. So when you watch my videos and I say, here's the shoe polish, how to apply it, you can click this button and buy online. They'll ship directly to you, and I receive a commission. And I got my very first deposit the other morning. I woke up to a deposit from Amazon.
Oh, you made enough that they actually
sent me money.
Wow, cool.
Or,
So where did they get the Yapping shoe polish? I want some Yapping shoe polish.
Mine would be invisible.
There's a lot of polish needed over here. More polish on this side of the room, please. I swear to God. So cool. So
so just to those people out there that are following, if you try to start your own YouTube channel,
or your Amazon cart, it's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Your video channel, your Teri Edmonds YouTube, whatever.
Yes.
That
is sending people to my Amazon shopping cart.
So you're getting extra mileage out of each view.
Yep. And someday that's going to happen with YouTube. YouTube will be sending me money wirelessly into my bank account.
At some point when you've earned enough of their...
I've watched girls on YouTube open up their checks from YouTube. And it really happens. So here's the journey. And for those
you too can get 97 cents into your bank account from YouTube.
So that's why the earlier seasons of the show are really helpful if you are kind of a techie person and you want know a little bit more about the process.
Because we struggled to reach this table.
Right.
And come up with a format that we could replicate.
And we obviously wing it, and we must not really care what people
think. Are you kidding? I wrote every word of this just last night. I was up all night finalizing the script, passing it around the writers group, getting the thumbs up from.
And what are your cats' names again?
Well,
Kuhio, China.
Tiata's always grumpy.
Tiata just doesn't even bother. She's like, I know what this shit.
This is crap. I'm pissing on it right now. I wouldn't even sync this with my catness. Anyway.
Okay, so
that really twisted.
Yeah, and then maybe then we talked about Mark Maron. Mark Maron. And he is out on Netflix now.
Isn't that pop culture, Teri Edmonds?
No, I tried to put it into pop culture, David Whitney, and you said that was tech talk. So
no, I didn't. I asked you what it is you wanted to talk about him. You want to talk about his garage, or you want to talk about him? He would be pop culture, but... I
think the garage is pop culture. The fact that he's doing this out of his garage. You could be a band. You could have...
But you could like the technical part of what he's doing, or you could like the pop part of what he's doing.
I like both of that. Both of those items together.
But you just said you hated his guts.
I don't like his dialogue. I think he's rough. He gets on my nerves.
If you were listening to the... Okay, so here comes a new segment for which we have no sound.
Okay, what is it?
Wait, maybe this is it. It's just a laser beam. It really sucks. But this is that love letter segment. And this is a love letter to Mark Maron because I really like him, but you don't like him.
Oh, what do you like about him?
Well, I just think he's really honest and he is funny. And I like that he's raw. And also, I like that he's apologetic. Like, he realizes that he's abrasive and that he's even been worse in the past and that he actually takes a sincere interest in other people. And you can't be funny without being sensitive. Like, he's just, so he's, in spite of his abrasive quality,
how has he been?
I hope I'm at least as abrasive as he is, and that's why you put me in here with you at this table.
No, he's much more abrasive.
Do you hear how much credit I gave you just then for me saying
it?
No, you have to listen to it later.
Come on, tell me. I want to write it down.
So anyway, you like his garage.
I like the fact that he could open up his garage door and he's right there in a regular neighborhood.
I think he should invite us to his garage.
That's like us. Like, you can hear the cars down here.
Right. Those are real cars. They're actually people behind. They're not giraffes or cartoon characters.
So what were you going to say that I interrupted?
I was going to tell Mark Maron to bring us to his garage and interview a bunch of...
Now that would be fun.
A couple of dumbasses.
That'd be fun.
It wouldn't be the first time. No, he's done some great interviews. What was it?
Obama.
And Robin Williams was a good one. And even because after listening to Robin Williams after Robin Williams died is interesting.
Oh,
anyway.
I bet.
So what else did you like about it before we spend too much time talking about Mark Maron?
Right, exactly. I think we should move on. Anyway.
But his name will be in the description, and maybe we'll get some hits out of it.
Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. So Happy Place is our next one.
Happy Place.
This one's a struggle tonight. I mean,
dear. It's a struggle. Really, like you're going into Happy Place with a struggle after like scolding me around what we're talking about.
I know. So the question that is posed for this evening in Happy Place is, does David or the public, do you have a happy place?
Do I have a happy place? I didn't realize it was so specific to me.
Well, I added David because I think that we can all probably cast the same vote. I should just have one vote button.
Right, all right, actually, cast your vote now. If I would have a happy place. That's hysterical. I wish there was such an audience that would actually, the weight of those votes.
So funny. Yeah, because I'd be interested.
Please, it'd be really funny to like thumbs up or thumbs down on this up. No thumbs down on this up. No, don't use that button.
You know, see if if I edited, I could put a vote button.
Or just a comment would do.
It'd be
great. Maybe somebody will finally make a comment on our page.
Okay, so
I don't
there we
get
go.
to talk about it?
Do you have a happy place?
Right. I thought you were moving on already.
I was like, oh wait, I gotta listen to him.
This was my happy place until you decided to just like, wait, there's hang on, there's... No, I don't think I have a happy place. No, my happy place, you know, is a corner of that lanai with the round chair.
Yeah, that's
That
nice.
is a frickin'...
Seriously.
My shower is a happy place.
Yeah.
My bed... in the morning-ish when we're able to lounge around and just sort of touch.
Do we make this R-rated before we go on?
No, that was it. Just touching, because I don't like a lot to go on like when you're sleeping. I just, just that little moment where you, anyway. But also just a comfortable bed. Although I hate to sleep in a way. But I really like that round chair.
A comfortable bed's important.
I love, wanting to stay in bed. Although it's really hard for me to stay in bed.
Do you have that memory foam, Patty?
Yeah, we got that.
See, that's nice. I like it.
It's nicer than I thought in a way, and it does make it more comfortable, but I really don't like staying in bed longer than I like once
you're not a lounger.
Once I'm awake. No, I like a nap though. Happy place is the couch in the guest
That's
bed.
nice. His place is gorgeous. It's out in the jungle. You can hear the big river flowing behind it.
Another happy place is on the driveway. It's very sloped. It's hard to. So I throw a towel down and I lay out on the driveway in the sun with the cats.
That's right. Yeah.
So.
Beautiful.
Well, I do have some. They're actual solid happy places. They're not fictional.
I'm gonna guess that you don't spend.
Fuck you, world.
That you don't spend a lot of time in either one of them.
So how's that? I wonder how many of you voted before you actually heard the answer to that, and then now you realize I have multiple. They all.
So, and if any of you want to give comments, I would be interested in.
All right, Teri, this is a happy place right here.
That's good. I'm always happy. I have tons of happy places.
I have a lot of dinner with my husband is happy.
Oh, we did talk about
how many
somebody being diabolical. Could they be happy and be diabolical at the same time?
Yeah, I thought yes. I mean, you are an example.
You thought it, so we're bringing it up for discussion.
You're an example of
diabolical happiness.
Oh, that's not what we talked about, but that's no, but that's kind of like you go around and force happiness on people.
Yeah, the whole part of diabolical being bad
is you go to funerals and like put on like some clown act or tell like stand-up jokes
or like plan for a bouncy castle when you come out,
or you like appear in ICU and like do some horseshit to somebody. But you know what, if they laughed, that would be freaking awesome. Like if
diabolical happiness.
Diabolical happiness, a trademark.
Is that a T in some language?
Yeah, that's my gangster trademark. That means I'll kill you.
Oh, really nice. Let's put an R-rated on this, okay? For all the violence.
Oh, does that make it violent?
I think so.
I'm sure saying "I'll kill you" probably does add to the R rating, doesn't it?
Okay, so would you like to move on to pop culture?
I hope it's R-rated. I don't want to be freaking G-rated. I know you're into the G-rated. Speaking of pop culture. Good grief.
Good job.
G-rated comedy. I know that's what you're liking.
Well, I listen to that, but I also listen to a little bit more street.
But you must laugh harder at
positive.
the R-rated stuff.
No. That's what I like about the.
No.
Wait, I have to be able to have the other hand.
I know what you're laughing at.
What?
Oh, you're seriously gonna ask me what I like? I have to answer. Like, I know what you're laughing at. You're laughing at mean, awful, terrible jokes. Jokes people probably talk about their children in terrible ways, and you laugh.
That
and
is
laugh
hysterical.
and laugh. See,
those are funny.
But that's because they're happening to children, and that is diabolical. Don't you get it?
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
See,
good one.
They're like wanting to do terrible things to their own children, and we all understand that because we all were children, and so we get that.
That's interesting because that takes me to my happy
and
place.
that's actually very like if you brought that up in any other context than stand-up comedy, you would be diabolical and cruel.
That's true, but providing happiness to others.
But because they have their parents and they're comedians, they're allowed to say horrible things about their children.
Oh yeah, they're so funny too.
See? But they call it PG, but it's not. They're doing these diabolical, horrible things to children.
It's crazy. I think we should move on.
God, you're so pushy.
Just gonna say, cut to the chase. Oh, a part of our pop culture, Dave, was the report of the increased female viewers of gaming. Remember?
That is such a
video gaming.
That's such a non sequitur.
Well, I tried.
Because you're not even.
I didn't even really try to do a.
Okay, so
pop culture.
You think that the popularity of games.
I read reports that women viewership has increased over male viewership on video gaming.
And you think that means what?
I'm just reporting that as pop
Why would
culture item.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just reporting.
Yeah.
You're here to report. We're not having a conversation anymore. You've become a reporter. Suddenly, I'm just here to tell the news, or are you and I like conversing, yapping? It's yapping with Teri and Dave. It's not reporting with Teri. And Dave. And Dave will bring some obnoxious flavor to the news program. Just sort of spit like an old man on my lip, sort of just did this thing. So,
oh my God,
for crying out loud.
Yeah, it's a boring topic anyway.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you want to segue into current business?
Do I want to segue? Oh, hold on, I'll go find one. Let me get to there's a cabinet of segue over to the left.
Shoot, yes.
No, get back in here. Okay. I'm alone. Wait, to what?
Oh my goodness.
Relationships? You want to go from that to
no,
what?
current business. I want to talk about my hot biscuit shoes.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Come on, let's go to another topic.
Did you get them, or are you going to like take a minute and a half going downstairs?
So, this is my new sandal.
Bring them on in because they're dark. Bring them up to this light. Get them in there.
Hey!
So anyway, there you go.
Okay, so here we are.
Yeah.
I made them pretty quickly. They've got Vibram soles on the bottom.
Don't tell people you made them quickly. They took a little while.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they were a lot of work.
Anyway, so this is the new one.
I know you saw them.
Yeah, so it was very interesting. The key is to make a bunch of these because I always get asked for them. And I made a batch and I'm left with one pair and I just made them this morning.
They're like slippers. We call them here slippers.
Yep.
With a leather top.
Yep, I made those straps. I put per strapping and
and
stitched
they're
them
stamped
together.
with the logo that I made for you.
Yeah, the stamp was interesting. It was very affordable, and but the ink, it has some kind of an oil base to it, and so it's taking forever to dry. So when I hammered it, it kind of smeared it a little bit. I had to be very careful. They need to be pre-stamped for like 3 or 4 days.
You need a different ink.
I need a different ink.
And a stamp.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're cool.
Do you like them?
So they're exactly what we like here in Hawaii, which is where we are, by the way.
Yeah.
I had a question about them, and I've forgotten what it is.
Anyway, so there we go.
You could have at least bragged about the logo part of that.
David made the logo
Well,
for
and
me.
that, you know, hot biscuit
Okay.
brand, like Brandon.
Why don't you just say brag about yourself? You know what you want to say,
See, I just
obviously.
made it X-rated.
See?
I just X-rated. I just boosted our rating. Awesome. We'll probably
Remember
get
the
more
shower
hits
in the
than ever.
bedroom kind of got close.
There's probably gonna like we're gonna skyrocket to the top of YouTube now
That's
with
right,
that
that's
rating.
right, that's right.
I can't believe we could have buzzed that out.
So thanks for checking those out. And you can also find them on my website, Teri.
Oh, my question was, did you make a video about them?
No, I can do that in the future. I was just doing a test run.
Instead of wasting our time?
It was
their
my
time?
first test run.
I mean, you could have at least just...
I'll do
referenced-
another plug for it at another time.
Shorter plug.
How does that?
You took away some of
I
mine.
think you are trouble.
Anyway, we're really at the end of our clock. But
Oh, okay. Well,
what else is there really quick? Because I got to close it, and we're not
I
going to
say
close
we
it till
just-
the fat lady sings.
well, then the next one was relationships. Do we want to go there?
That seems a little
Yeah, I think we should skip that.
off-putting at the moment.
It is because we have.
Well, we could thank everybody for really, like, you know, especially sharing us on Facebook or
Yeah,
whatever.
and
you know, like
subscribing.
spreading
I've
around
had
and-
people subscribe from the last show. I drew like 5 subscribers in a day. It was great, which sounds like someday I'll have 10,000. That's how it works.
There must be something else we could end on.
I would like you to end it because I kind of need to blow my nose. It's like when's he gonna
Wait,
end
you
the
don't-
show?
You don't want to do
Okay,
this?
look.
Wait. Oh, there you go. That's the nose blowing. We are real. She's not a robot. I didn't
know.
buy her from a clone shop. This still hasn't ended. I'm not satisfied.
No,
I know
come on.
people are
Give us a
gonna-
break.
See, you can't try to end it. You just got to bring it to an end. Oh, and this is the sound effect we've never ended on. I know that's a terrible ending.
Now it is. It wasn't before.
I hope you watch us again.
Bye.
Well, yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, this is terrible. Who hate? Anyway, watch
Stop it!